Hey, what's going on? What's shaking? What's good? And welcome back to Jay Straight Up Reviews and more. All right, today we're taking a look at a couple of mini speakers that have recently come out. Mr. Hand, can you give me a hand? You know where I'm going, baby. Okay, yeah, on the left we have the Ultimate Ears MiniRoll. This is retailing and selling right now for $80. You heard me correctly. $80. Over on the right, we have the Soundcore Select 4 Go. You don't want to forego this at this price. $25, but currently there is a $2 coupon, making it $23. So, despite the fact that these are similar looking size speakers, similar styled, there is a pretty large price difference. So, we're going to run these, the Soundcore, we're going to run it in its Soundcore Signature EQ. It does have app support. This one does, yes. You can adjust custom EQ within their app if you want to, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to leave it in its stock EQ. The Ultimate Ears MiniRoll at $80 still has no app support. They do have an app, but this speaker is just not good enough to make the cut, if you will. It got cut from the roster of the app speakers. So put your headphones on if you have them, preferably. And let's go with 40% to start with. Mr. Hand, where are we going to start with? Let's roll it. It's the roll. All right, we're rolling it. All right, I'm going to pause it there. So at 40%, the Soundcore Select Go, it sounds a little like boxy, kind of sound like playing out of a cardboard box or something. A little bit of boxy sound to it. It's a little thin. The MiniRoll actually sounds nice and full. It has a good overall presentation to the sound, decent separation and all that stuff. So at 40%, and it's a little bit louder, the MiniRoll is definitely so far looking like the better of the two. Of course, the price difference, it better be. All right, back to it. Pow, pow, pow. Let's go up to 60%.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always get the bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. Maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. Time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Change tracks, go up to 80%. Still on the MiniRoll. max volume there, the MiniRoll started kind of falling apart a little bit. The speaker was losing its composure, had a little bit of distortion in there with it, so it didn't hold up that well. The Soundcore held up pretty well. You didn't hear any kind of nasty noises or odd stuff going on with it. The MiniRoll might just be just a little bit louder, but with those tracks, the Soundcore Select 4 Go sounded a little bit cleaner, a little bit less boxy than it did with that first track. I'm going to put this Soundcore into a custom EQ, and then we'll see what we have. Okay, so within the Soundcore app, I've just made a minimal adjustment to the EQ. Nothing too drastic. So we'll start this at 53% volume. Here we go.
Sleep at night, doing crazy dreaming. You're the reason why I'm bothered, baby, losing my mind. Don't
Go up to 67%.
I feel alive. My world is faster and faster. I'm here for the ride. Yes, yes, I'm an emotional mess. Yes, but you wouldn't want me any less. 'Cause you know how wild it could get to love an emotional mess.
All right, here we go. Let's go up to 80%. Hit it. Go up to 100% max volume. Kind of vibrating a little bit. Back down to 60%, 60%. Hit it. All right, there you go. It's the Select 4 Go against the MiniRoll. Now, just to cut to the chase, I think the MiniRoll is the better of the two. It has a more natural sound to it. It's a little on the warm side, but it's not too warm. Yet it still has some decent separation and stuff, considering it's just a tiny little speaker. The Soundcore Select 4 Go does at times, especially when you compare it up to something like this, have a little bit of a boxy sound to it. It doesn't really, it kind of has a little bit of that cheap sound to it. The bass on either one of these is not really good, but the MiniRoll, until you get higher in volume, it has a nice full sound to it. When you get higher in volume, I think it actually loses its composure worse than the Soundcore Select 4 Go does, but the MiniRoll is a little bit louder. So overall, yes, I like the MiniRoll as the better speaker, but as I started this out, that's an $80 speaker against a $23 speaker. You could get two of the Select 4 Go's, and you're under $50, and you're still $30 less or more than one single MiniRoll. And you can also take that Select 4 Go and manipulate the EQ some more the way you want to get it to sound. So it can get it. More than likely, you'll be able to get it to sound better than what that was. That was just kind of an EQ I just did quickly to show something a little bit different than the signature EQ. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below on these. Like I said, I think both of these are good options. If you want something cheap for this type of speaker, a small speaker that you can hook onto something, what have you, the Select 4 Go is a good option. But if you want something that's a little higher quality in the same basic range of speaker, the MiniRoll is the better sounding speaker. I just don't like what happens to it sometimes when you get up to max volume. It can start to really lose its composure. Let me know what you guys think again on this one, and be sure to hit the notification bell so you'll know when new videos drop. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it today. It's free. It'll cost you nothing. And we guarantee this channel is always worth every bit of nothing. For Mr. Han and I, and Triple H, he hasn't moved. We'll see you at the next one.